In a historic transition of leadership at Defense Headquarters Abuja, the Nigerian Armed Forces witnessed a change of guard as General Christopher Gwabin Musa officially handed over command to his successor, Lieutenant General Olufemi Oluyede. This follows the approval of the change in leadership by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, marking the beginning of a new chapter for Nigeria's defense establishment. Delivering an emotional farewell after 39 years of service, General Musa reflected on his journey and the achievements recorded under his leadership. He spoke proudly of the joint operations and interagency cooperation that strengthened Nigeria's fight against terrorism, insurgency, and other security threats.
It is with deep respect and heart full of gratitude that I stand before you today as I bid farewell to the service that defined my life for the past 39 years. The office of the Chief of Defense Staff is the highest position of responsibility in the Nigerian Armed Forces, and it has been my single honor to occupy same for the past 28 months. Under my watch, we work tirelessly to deepen the integration of our Army, Navy, and Air Force. The establishment of joint task force across our theater of operations stands as a testament to our commitment for a unified approach. We also ensure that we work closely together in collaboration with all the sister security agencies and other NDAs. We have enhanced operational effectiveness, improved intelligence sharing, and fostered a culture where service affiliations are secondary to our common goal. That was the defense of our nation's territorial integrity and the protection of our citizens. We have recorded significant gains in the fight against terrorism, insurgency, and other forms of criminality. But the work is not yet finished. The gallant officers, men and women of the armed forces have demonstrated extraordinary courage, resilience, and patriotism in adapting to the character and difficulties imposed by asymmetric warfare. They have pushed back the frontiers of terror, liberated communities, and restored a sense of hope for many. Mindful of the tools of operational environment in our forces, we prioritize the welfare of our personnel, understanding that a motivated force is a victorious force.
General Musa acknowledged the courage of troops on the front lines and expressed gratitude to partners across the military, media, and civil society. He also paid emotional tribute to fallen heroes.
In this chapter of my life, I must express that my heart is filled with a profound sense of utmost gratitude, fulfillment, and optimism. Whatever challenge we are facing, we will succeed. We will prevail as a nation. In this critical arena, you, the members of the Fourth Realm Estate of Learning, have been our invaluable allies. You have been the vital bridge between the front lines and the public, standing tall for the realities on the ground against the propaganda of our enemies, and carrying the stories of our true courage, resilience, and sacrifice in the face of immense adversity. Permit me to pay special tribute to the four heroes, the brave souls who paid the ultimate price of service to our fatherland. We must never forget their sacrifice. Our thoughts and prayers also go with our wounded colleagues and their families. Your scars are not marks of weakness, but symbols of honor and strength. You are doing more than most ever will, and your resilience reminds us what it truly means to serve with courage and dignity. Let me at this juncture especially thank the President and the Chief of the Armed Forces of the Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for his immense moral and material support to the military during my tour of duty. The President's deep desire to surmount and suppress the myriad threats that stand in part of his quest for a peaceful and prosperous nation is irrevocable. Let us also particularly thank the various institutional establishment of the state as well as other organizations whose input into our success story were significant and demand more than a casual mention. In this regard, I must place on record the following. First, the National Assembly for their immense support through prestigious efforts at appreciating the precisely at the institution military part-time in order to provide the alternative, the relevant legislative function. The National Security Advisor, I wish to appreciate the remarkable support received in providing feasible solutions to our security challenges. The Honorable Ministers of Defense, both main and state, and the entire ministry, I appreciate the collaborative efforts at making defense a veritable platform for development. We work as a team, as one family. My colleagues, the service chiefs, both the past and the present, for your camaraderie, your professionalism, and your steadfastness, we fought as a team. To the entire armed forces, officers, soldiers, veterans, airmen, and women, I say a big thank you. You are the true heroes. Your dedication is the reason we succeed. To our spouses, represented in most parts by various spousal associations, I salute your steadfastness in the home fronts. Without you, it will be difficult to concentrate. To our critical partners, the intelligence community, other agencies of government and paramilitary, your partnership has made us better soldiers. To our traditional rulers and religious leaders, I thank you for keeping our moral values and supporting our troops in as many ways as you can. To my fellow Nigerian citizens, especially the youth, to say a very big thank you for the support and faith and patience despite the pains of the situation. To my family, my pillar of strength, thank you for your unwavering love, patience, and sacrifice. You bore the weight of my absence and constant concern for my safety. As I bow out, I am immensely confident in the future of our armed forces. I have the distinct pleasure of handing over to a distinguished officer, a seasoned commander, a patriot, Lieutenant General Oluyede, and let me also mention his emojis. General Oluyede is an officer and an impeccable credential and vast experience. I have known him for many years and I can attest to his professionalism, strategic insight, and dedication to duty. I urge the service chiefs to give him full cooperation so that they can work as a team. The armed forces will scale greater heights and achieve even more resounding successes. General Oluyede, you have my utmost confidence and my best wishes. I'm only a phone call away should you ever need any counsel. In closing, I leave the state fulfilled, grateful, and filled with optimism for our beloved country. I love my country so dearly, and I want this country to succeed. I may be retired from Africa. I'm not retired from active service, but my commitment to Nigeria remains unshakable. I will continue to pray for the success of our armed forces and for the peace and unity of our great nation. I will definitely miss you all, but I remain with you all in spirit. The journey continues, the mission endures, the duty never ends. Thank you for one more lifetime. Long live the armed forces.
The ceremony reached its defining moment as General Musa officially handed over the baton of leadership to Lieutenant General Oluyede. In his first official remarks, the new Chief of Defense Staff, Lieutenant General Olufemi Oluyede, praised his predecessor for visionary leadership and assured that the armed forces would build on those achievements. He outlined his priorities from strengthening joint operations and improving warfare to leveraging research and technology in modern warfare. General Oluyede reaffirmed his loyalty to Nigeria and the president, vowing to confront emerging security challenges, including terrorism, banditry, and cyber threats.
It is with profound humility and deep sense of responsibility that I assume today the position of Chief of Defense Staff. Today, I take up this call to higher duty with complete awareness of the weight of the task ahead. Let me extend my appreciation to my predecessor, General Christopher Gwabin Musa. As I tenure as Chief of Defense Staff was marked by commitment and a clear vision for an armed forces that is professional, adaptive, and people-oriented. The leadership during critical phases of national security challenges brought about remarkable improvements in joint operations, intelligence collaboration, and the welfare of our personnel. On behalf of the officers, men and women of the armed forces of Nigeria, I thank you for your selfless service to our nation and wish you continued success and fulfillment in your future endeavors. As I take over as Chief of Defense Staff, I wish to reaffirm my total commitment to the defense and security of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. The nature of threats confronting our nation, ranging from terrorism, insurgency, and banditry, to emerging cyber, aerial, and maritime security threats, require us to be ever vigilant, innovative, and united. We shall also enhance intelligence-driven operations and deepen collaboration with other security and law enforcement agencies. Our objective which is to restore and sustain peace, stability, and national cohesion in every part of the Nigerian country, remains uncontestable. Equally important is the welfare of our officers and men, which remains central to operational effectiveness. Under my leadership, the defense headquarters will continue to advocate for improved welfare, housing, medical support, and training opportunities for personnel and their families. We shall also invest in the moral and psychological well-being of our troops, ensuring that the sacrifices are recognized and rewarded. We will prioritize capacity building, research, and technological innovation to enhance our operational efficiency and strategic foresight. In doing so, we shall leverage the resources and intellect available across our defense institutions, as well as partnerships with local and international stakeholders. To our gallant soldiers, greetings, dear men and dear women, you remain the pride and backbone of our armed forces. I urge you to continue to uphold high standards of discipline, loyalty, and professionalism. Remember that every action you take reflects not just on your service, but on the armed forces and indeed the entire nation. To the retired state officers and veterans present, your endurance, support, and wisdom remain valuable to the continued progress of our military. We shall continue to count on your guidance as we chart new paths in national defense and security management. Finally, I call on all Nigerians to continue to support the armed forces, to fight to safeguard our nation's collective responsibility, and we draw strength from the trust and cooperation of the people who serve. And I pledge my absolute loyalty to our nation, Nigeria, and to Mr. President. I promise to lead with integrity, courage, and fairness, and together we shall uphold the proud traditions of the Nigerian Armed Forces and advance the cause of peace, security, and national unity.